is doing great. I hope that 2021 is still going strong for you guys, and I hope that you guys are all safe and sound. So I know it's been a couple of weeks since I last posted, and I figured I could give you guys an explanation on what's going on while doing a whisper ramble. So I was planning on creating a video not last week, but or I guess it would have been last week. But I ended up getting sick, and my plan was to start uploading videos on Monday. But I got some mild food poisoning, and creating ASMR videos was the last thing on my mind, so I didn't get a chance to do that. So I ended up just deciding to push it off. My intention was basically to create another video because I got a brand new computer. Normally, I like to build my own computers. Since I'm a nerd and all, it's fitting. But the problem, though, is I can't get the parts. Like, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but with all the tariffs, with all the scalpers, like a lot of stuff's becoming unavailable, not just computer components, like stuff like PlayStation 5s and Xbox Series X. Like those are basically hard to find because of scalpers and because of production issues. Some of you may have noticed the funny face I made when I said Xbox Series X, and the reason is because I'm not a big fan of the name. Like, I remember people were making fun of the Xbox One before it came out because it's like, but there was already an Xbox One. It's the original Xbox. So, I am not a fan of the name, but I'm not Xbox, so I don't get to make that call. So, anyway, before I go off on another tangent, that's why I had to basically order a brand new computer because I couldn't get the components separately. So I ended up buying a brand new computer. I will create another ASMR video where I basically give my review on that. But I also wanted to create another ASMR video where I show some pictures that I took, which I guess I can do that now. At the time of this recording, it's Sunday, February 28th, so it would not have been last week, but the week before, we had some snowstorms go through where I live, and I took some pictures. I took a video of where I live, and basically just wanted to kind of take in what was going on with the snowstorm, because like where I've lived for the past 20 plus years, like we haven't had snow that actually stuck around for at least 5 years, so it was really, really exciting to actually get some snow that stuck around. So, I figured I could share some of that, and I think 3 weeks ago, I went to a park nearby. It's about like 5-7 minutes away from my house, and I got a chance to take some nice scenic pictures. I, for the longest time, thought that I could be a photographer because I like photography. When I was going to the community college, or to a community college, I took some Photoshop classes, and the teacher that was teaching us, she was a photographer on the side, or she was like a retired photographer, I don't remember, but she basically kind of told us a little bit about, cameras and stuff, such as like the Photoshop skills are not to be underestimated. Like, one of the things that I learned was basically you can take several different pictures. I think the picture was of a family, a mom, a dad, and their child. And in each of the three different pictures, one of them was looking away or blinked or whatever. So basically, we were taught to kind of overlap the pictures so that you can get one good picture. So that was fun. So I'm a little rusty on my Photoshop skills, but once I start taking pictures, like, I know it'll come back, because for me, Photoshop is like muscle memory. Once I get into the habit of working with Photoshop, like, it's just instinct takes over. So I definitely taken an interest in that. Other than that, there's not been much going on. Other than that, there's not been much going on. I've just been tired and busy, and well, when I say busy, I mean like boring stuff like chores, or, you know, I guess video games isn't boring, but I'll be honest with you, like, I love video games, but unless they're single player, I suck. I completely suck. Just because there are people out there who play games a lot more religiously than I do. For me, I'm just like, I like to think of myself as an avid gamer. Like, I'm usually in the know about what games are coming out and all that. Now, I'm not like, dare I say, newsworthy. Like, I'm not at that extreme, but I like to think that I'm mainly aware of the games. I was trying to think of the phrase, because, like, I don't play a lot of the video games that come out, especially if they don't interest me. But if you guys would like me to review a game, whether I would like it or not, like, let me know, and I'd be more than happy to do an ASMR version of a review. But right now, all I've been doing is just trying out the new computer and getting everything that I want installed, because the new computer that I got is just mainly a gaming computer. Like, I'm not planning on doing much past that. I might maybe use that, like, as an entertainment console. But otherwise, it's just mainly going to be a gaming computer. Like, I still have my other computer that's, how old is it? 5 years now, going on 4 or 5 years. That's basically where I'll be doing all my projects, where I'll be keeping archives of all the videos that I make, where I do my photoshopping, like, all that stuff I plan on keeping on my workbench. So my boss was complimenting me on the fact that I have a gaming computer, that I have a computer that, like, I can just do all my programming on. So, you know, it is what it is. And then I had a supervisor that was giving me crap because he's like, I don't remember how the comment came up, but he was like, well, unlike someone, you know, I don't have money for a gaming computer and another computer. But, you know, like, I'm thankful for where I'm at. You know, I feel like I've earned it. I feel like I've pushed myself to, to get to where I'm at now. And I think I've earned it. So, anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to go on like a brag. It's good for rambling, but not good for, like, self-esteem, because too much pride clouds it clouds your vision of your future. Like, you end up being proud ASMR, like, feel free to let me know. I'll be more than happy to buy a copy of the game and try it out. I remember what I was gonna say. At some point, I plan on buying a streaming card for my gaming computer so that I can stream like Nintendo Switch games, or not stream, but like record Nintendo Switch gameplay. Because, like right now, the only way I can record gameplay is if I use my phone, or if I use like the in-console function to record gameplay. But the problem with that is that the Nintendo Switch has very limited storage space. So, like, I can save some recordings, but they only work on certain games, I believe. I don't know if an update changed up, but to the best of my knowledge, it only works on certain games. And, you know, I can record 5 minutes of gameplay, but after that, I think it takes up like a huge chunk of space, which, for me, I would like to use that for video games. So, I do normally buy the little cartridges, but sometimes, like last year, when games like Animal Crossing were sold out, it was just easier for me to buy digital because it's like, why not? I have the space. So, but anyway, so at some point I do plan on getting a recording card for my gaming computer so that I can connect like consoles like the Switch or the Nintendo. The Switch is the Nintendo. So that I can connect consoles like the Nintendo Switch, and I do have a PS4, but obviously, you know, with the PS5, it's like I gotta give it the times. But the only reason I haven't gotten a PS5, or I guess the two only reasons I haven't gotten the PS5 is because A, they're so darn hard to find, and B, I don't feel like I'm gonna really play it that much. So, but I do have a Switch because I do like to go to my parents' house, and if they're not home, like I'll just wait and play it on the Switch, and it's like, yeah. So, so there's that. But I would like to do some recording and some reviews and say, hey, yeah, this is a good game, you should get it, or it's best to avoid it. So, alright, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, feel free to let me know. If you're going through a hard time, let me know. Send me a message, email me, just get a hold of me somehow, and I'll say a prayer for you. Even if you don't believe in God, like, I still